Hi guys, so today I'm doing my very first tarot card reading for online, and I will be using the Rider Tarot deck. And this deck was given to me by one of my housemates. She just passed it on to me, and I had no idea what this was. I believe this was in the year 2020, I believe. Yes. And I just did two readings after that too, like just as a like just to see what this is, like what this is about. And I never heard about the tarot before, like only after I received this, then I started researching about it, studying about it, and getting familiar with the cards. And I'm still studying it, and but today, like, it's 31st. This is the last day of 2024, and suddenly I just got a nudge to do a reading online, to post a reading online. So this is my very first reading, and I hope this reaches to the person who needs it the most. And I have my book with me, so this is the book that I read to do my research about the cards. It's called Book of Thoth. It's the, I hope you can see it, Book of Thoth. It's about the Egyptian tarot, and I take my notes from this book. And I'm about to start the reading. I don't follow any particular patterns or any, like, what they call it, any like a symbols or something. I don't have much idea about that, but I'm just doing a simple plain reading and see what comes up. Before I start my reading, I would like to do a prayer for all of us, whosoever is listening. And I just pray that the 2024 year that is just about to finish might have taught us some lessons, and we might have learned a lot from the year. And I just bless the year, and then we take all those lessons with us, and we start our new beginning of 2025 with good joy, happiness, love, empathy, and compassion for each other. And I just say that hope it goes good for everyone else. Times had been tough after COVID. People were struggling a lot. Everybody was into some kind of their own situation, and everybody was doing their best. And all I can say is that everybody should keep going. And if God brings us to some situation, that he makes sure, he or she, I have no labels, I just believe that there is some higher power who is watching all over us. And some people call it God, some people call it with different names. And at the end of the day, I believe that everyone needs someone to lean on, or to have faith in someone, and just to keep going. So it can be anything, anyone, right? So now I am just beginning the reading. Just get comfortable, and just take what resonates with you. And you don't have to listen everything, but you don't have to take it to yourself if that doesn't belong to you. And that's what I'll say, and I'll try my best to do the most accurate, and I pray that this message goes to the person who needs it the most at this time and who is looking for some kind of signs in their life. And dear Lord, just bless us, everyone is trying their best to be their best. And without any delay, I would like to now just get into the read. Just give gentle nudge to my cards. My cards can get angry sometimes, like I have felt that, but it's okay. I try my best to just pamper them. They act like angry Buddha sometimes. Okay. So before just starting the reading, I'm just gonna shuffle. I shuffle like you know, the playing cards. I'm not good at shuffling, but I'll try my best. So before, like, so what my style is, I just put the cards like this and I just like do a little, I don't split them into two. I just do like this to start where the reading begins, right? Just to take like a base card and then start the reading from there. So I'm just settling them down. Okay, and now I'll just pick one card. Before I pick the card, I would like to call upon my ancestors, my spirit guides, and everyone who is trying to help me to get this reading out. Please guide me in a right way. My expressions or my voice tone might change when I do the cards. It's all on the cards. Whatever energy flows through, I have to deliver that out. I can't stop it. And let's just begin. I'm gonna have a sip of tea. Okay, so I'm gonna just pick it from the center. And Four of Pentacles. Okay, so we got Four of Pentacles, and what I can see here is, I'm just gonna take a little bit notes and I'm just gonna see that I am doing it like in a symmetry. So the card one is Four of Pentacles. So first what I'll do is I'll just explain a little bit about the card, and first I'll explain what I feel, what the reading is coming through me, and then we can refer to the book and see like if there is any notes we can take, and then if there is any like more detail that I feel which I'm unable to like explain, but it's in the notes. Let's see that. So what I'm feeling is like, here is a guy and these are the pentacles. In the tarot we call these pentacles. Pentacles refer to the crown, to the coins, and you can see the card. I just love the coloring of these cards. These are very old cards. I think these were the first ones that were ever printed. The Rider Tarot deck. It's like really old tradition of like of the cards. Like when, I don't know if this is a part of astrology or not. I don't know it, but I only know that this was initially, these cards were designed to play a game like just our regular cards that we play, and later on the changes were made and this became like this whole tarot thing. So moving on to the card, sorry I get so distracted and sorry about that. moving on to the cards. So Four of Pentacles, and what I see is the guy is sitting on some, I would say, the word that's coming to my mind is a pedestal, but it's not actually a pedestal, but I think he's sitting on the message that is coming across is he's sitting on a pedestal, and there are coins which he is like very much holding, which he's holding on to them. And then there is a whole like a city kind of thing that I can say, like if I see, what I am seeing here is that the guy is in front of the city, and he's sitting and he's holding on to the pentacles, and while he's holding, it seems like his gaze is in such a way that he is looking for something, like he's giving like a waiting on energies to me. And maybe these cities, what I feel, are fictional, they are not real, it's in his head. But somebody here is waiting on to someone, waiting on for someone or something, waiting on for someone or something, while holding on to someone or something. It's like I can also see that this person is having a bit of confusion whether he should hold on to this thing and keep on waiting for the till the other arrives and then leave this thing, or he should just keep doing both. That's what the message I'm getting, but we'll clarify it. It's Four of Pentacles. Let's see what the book says. I have a lot of information. If anybody wants details, they can just like comment or share whatever, and I can get the information for them. So Four of Pentacles. Let's see what the book says about Four of Pentacles. Give me 1 second, guys. So third signs, whatever. The fours. So here are the fours, right? Just gonna Four of Pentacles, fours, fours, fours. So let's discuss about the fours first. The fours. So these cards are attributed to chest. The connection between the number 4 and the number 3 is extremely complex. The important characteristics is that 4 is below the abyss. So I will not go into the detail about this. We can do that later on. But here we have Four of Pentacles. So it's the same. Just give me 1 second. The four. So we have the Four of Pentacles here. Appears to be the 1 second. So the Four of Pentacles is the represents the holding on to something. Let's express rules. Wand suit card is come the manifestation when the number started because the actual dominating influence. Card further, the first step is okay. As to the disc, so in this book it's mentioned, it says as a disc, the heaviness of the symbol rather outweighs any consideration to its weakness. The card is called power. It is the power which dominates and stabilizes everything but manages its affairs more by negotiation, by pacific methods than by any assertion of itself. It is law, the constitution with no aggressive element. So basically the same thing that came into the reading was that the guy is thinking whether he should hold on to this or he should let go of the thing or wait for that thing. And while he's doing that, he's just thinking. Basically, I can see a guy holding on to something and waiting on for something to happen. And maybe he's thinking if that happens, he will leave these things. Or if that doesn't happen, then maybe he'll keep on holding on to these things. It's also giving me like a, not a juggling vibe, like a confused vibe. So let's get to the next card. Okay. Five of Swords. So what I see is like this guy is holding on two swords in his hand. Three actually. Three of swords and two are fallen behind. Maybe someone came. Maybe some people came to this guy and approached something, and he was like, he knew it, like why they were coming, and he just like slammed them, I would say, like giving me a slam on the door vibes, like slam the door on the face vibes. It's like he's saying that, okay, come on in, I'm ready for whatever you're coming, and if you treat me in a certain way, I'm gonna give it back to you, and if you have good intentions, then I'm gonna be good to you. That's the vibe that he's like giving to me in this card. So I would say this is 1, 2, 3, 5 of Swords. Okay, I'm just going on with the reading now. I'm not reading the book for now. Just moving on. Okay. 3 of Wands. So I don't know, I'm getting a lot of male energy in this reading. Maybe this is for a male who is looking for some answers. Maybe he's confused. He's waiting for some things to happen, or maybe he's waiting for some message from a far across place. He's just standing here, and I can see there are the mountains, and he's on the plains, like totally different places, and he's just holding some thoughts in his mind, and he's like waiting. He's in the waiting energies, but I would like to move along and see what next is. Okay. Again, a lot of waiting energy, This is Four of Swords. Swords. Four of Swords. We got two cards with swords. This reading is giving me a major internal conflict vibes. And he's just thinking about something. Thinking about the family, maybe. I can see in the background, like, the cards are designed in such a way that they talk about many realms at the same time. And like, for example, he's lying on the bed. This is the bedroom, and then this is the another door for his imagination, where he's thinking about his family. Or I can see a lady and a little girl, maybe. Yeah. And he's like thinking a lot in his head about, or maybe it's also giving me a vibe that this guy may be thinking about a family, whether he should start a family or he should not start a family. It's giving me that sort of vibes, but he's very conflicted in his mind at what he should be doing. Okay, let's move along. This is a very heavy reading for me, and I'm just okay. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Add a globe in the hand, and again in the waiting energies. Again, same. He's standing on a different side, and there is a water on another side with mountains, and I saw the same mountains over here, and the water is also, sorry guys, and the water is also over here. There is a lot of mountain and water vibes. Maybe he's living near the mountains or the water. Okay, so this was here, right? And okay, so this guy, either he's on the other side of the mountains and the water, and he wants to go over that side, and he's just figuring out how to go to that particular side. And while he's like thinking and waiting and deciding on to few things, this is getting interesting. I'm gonna pick the next one. Temperance. That's Two of Cups. Temperance, Two of Cups. Okay, so this was the first part, and then Two of Cups. That's the Temperance. So let's discuss about the number twos a little bit. The fours and princess and prince of this, 9 swords, cups. Cups. Knight of Cups. Bond. Okay, protection. Chariot, the head of And the Empress, the Devils. So we have here the Temperance card, and I am looking for success. But guys, we can also discuss about this. I just found about Two of Wands. This card pertaining to Chokma, I'll explain that later if you want me to. In the suit of fire represents the will in its most exalted form. It is an ideal will independent of any given object for pure will, unassuaged of purpose, delivered from the lust of result, in every way perfect. The background of this card shows the power of the planet Mars. In his own sign, Aries, the first of the signs, it there represents energy initiating a current of force. The pictorial representation of two doges crossed. The doges is the Tibetan symbol of the thunderbolt, the emblem of celestial power, but more in its destructive than its creative form. More, that is, in its earlier rather than its later form, for destruction may be regarded as the first step in the creative process. The virgin ovum must be broken in order to fertilize it. Okay. Fear and repulsion are therefore the primary reaction to the assault. Then, with understanding of the complete plan, willing surrender rejoices to cooperate. 6 flames issue from the center. This indicates the influence of the sun, who is exalted in Aries. This is the creative will. Mars in Aries is the attribution of the geometric figure pure. The meaning of these figures is to be studied in the handbook of the signs equinox. Okay, so let's not go into so many details. I would love to have a separate session for all these like deeper details. Right now, let's go to the Temperance card and see what the Temperance card has to say. Okay, Temperance. Okay guys, I am unable to find it here, but let's. Two of Cups is temperance, patience happening, and here I can see the water again. Lot of watery energy going on here. Mountain energy is going on here. And here I can see angel wings, and same again. And here, this is the, I know what this is, the Kabbalah writing. which I believe is trying to say something about esoteric knowledge, like this god or this angel like figure is like watching over this person. Now I feel that this person is watching over the patience of this person, like what this person is trying to do. It's being watched by a certain guardian angel who is trying to like guide him in the right direction, and seeing how patient this person is. And let's see what's next. The hermit, okay, and this guy is doing all these things in a hermit mode, and nobody knows about this. Nobody is knowing about all of this. Whatsoever is happening is like in a very hermit mode. It seems like this person is doing everything alone in his like own thoughts, where he can like figure out everything, and it's like really dark around him, but he has light, he has hope, and he's waiting patiently. And that's what I get. Again, mountains, and this time they are like ice mountains. The book said that this kind of energy is like mountains of the Mars. Maybe he has like this little planet world. He's like trying to create a little something for him that is his, and he's like holding on, okay, and he's thinking, okay, this, maybe I can do this, maybe this will become this. Like a lot in the head, I can see that. A lot in the head, a lot in the head, a lot in the head, a lot in the head. And maybe he's dodging something. So strength, the guy is holding on to a strength. It's very strong, and he's just learning to tame something, tame his inner powers. This person knows that he has crown over his head. This person has a lot of knowledge, and he's just trying his best to use that knowledge and put it into like put it into some effect, and see what he can do with that knowledge. And he's doing good. He knows this. He's doing good, and he's just being strong in the situation, whatsoever the situation is. I can't say it yet, because I'm just, for now it's just giving me like waiting energies, thinking energies, maybe future plans, and staying alone, not talking much about what he's about to do, what he's going to do, or what he's doing. And then he's just maintaining his strength while he's doing all of this, right? So this is the first half of the reading. I hope you guys are seeing all the cards here. Okay, this is the strength card. Sorry if it's not visible properly. So this is the first half of the reading, the energy that I'm picking up for now. I just want to see what's in the, I want to clarify Temperance card. Let's clarify with the Temperance card if we get something. I'm gonna keep these cards aside. Okay. Let's clarify what this Temperance card is about. Okay, so there has been a major tower moment in this guy's life where the things were like completely shifted, and there were a lot of changes that he had to go through, and it was a complete turnover. It was like just a lightning struck him or her, or whatever the energy is. Like, I'm getting masculine energy, but let's see what was this tower about. Okay, so this is like maybe some of the dreams, like where he thought the sun was shining brighter. He just went there, but with lot of hopes, as like a little kid. He was like very hopeful. Let's clarify. Okay, maybe he was seeing like his future in that thing that he was trying to create, but suddenly things went like in a totally different direction, and he was like he was like no, leave it, I don't think I can do it, and that stuff. Okay, so that was about Hold the Temperance, but he just kept his patience. But while he's doing a lot of this, some higher energies watching over this person, and maybe it's just a test for him, that like maybe the spirit is saying, let's test him, what he will do, how will he behave, will he repeat the same things, and everything, right? Okay, so now today is as we all know, is the end of the year 2024. I don't know in which time zone you guys are, but here it's like 31st of December, and now I will like to see the first half is done. We did the second half, that was clarification, and now let's see in the third half what's in the near future. Guys, only take what resonates with you, please don't. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Someone he counted on left him in the cold, and there was a complete like death, and he's like totally rebirthing into a new person. And the guy figured out that okay, those things were not working for him. He has to completely shift his entire perception, way of thinking, and everything. And then let's see, and now he understands that he can create things in a different way if he wants to, and there has not to be like, things have not to be like so rigid. Like, one track mind is not like, you don't have to have a one track mind. Things can happen in very different ways, and now he's in his creation energies, and he's trying to create things with different resources that he have. Yes, swords, cups, pentacle, wands, and he has like a scroll thing in his hand. Maybe it's like he's like, it's giving like a balance vibes, and also like he wants to create beautiful things now, like love. He wants to introduce love into his life, like roses and everything. And let's see what's next. Communication. The guy is receiving a communication. The guy or a person, I don't know If this reading is for a girl or guy, all I know is that this person is going to receive a lot of communication. So first card was Five of Pentacles, Death, Magician, communication. Seven of Wands, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of Wands. He's receiving like a lot of communication. This person is going to receive a lot of communication. Also, I have a feeling that some person, like if it's a person like who is waiting for like a love messages, like these guys are going to be texting a lot. Like I can see a QWERTY keypad, like a BlackBerry QWERTY keypad, like constant texting. I can see the fingers moving a lot. I don't know. Let's see next. Two of Swords. Two of Swords are like, again, water and moon. So usually this card is of confusion, but the vibe that I am getting from this card is at this point that bring it on, I'm ready for whatever it is, bring it on, I'm ready. And even this guy is like so confident, this person is so confident that he has a blindfold on his eyes, and he says that I don't care, I am ready, I'm going to like do it. I don't know what it is, but he's ready to do it. Next, Justice, of course. So Justice. So in this reading, everything that was like happening behind the scenes, which was not like illuminated, which was not clear, everybody who is involved in this reading is going to get justice. I don't know if it's like in a whatsoever was involved, something is coming to light. As soon as this guy realizes that okay, I'm ready, I'm going to do this, everything just comes together like a missing puzzle piece comes in the board and makes the whole puzzle look beautiful, and it's complete, and it's just giving me that vibe. And all the other pieces that were like not fitting in, they are just washed away, they are just deleted from that automatically without anything. Okay, so now I can see that this is turning more into a love thing. There are two lovers, and that are being blessed by the Holy Spirit, and these are like so she is looking up towards the higher power, and he is looking towards her, and I can see it, and they are both being blessed. I can see the hands, and this resembles to the same, the wings resemble to the same angel that was watching over. So they are very similar wings, and let's see what's the see. Okay, so these are the wings, these are a little bit like red and blue. These are more entire red, and there are fruits, there is fire, passion, a lot of passion. There are fruits, like their wishes are being fulfilled. And now, this is so beautiful, and they are getting their happy ending. I am so happy how this reading turned out. So I'm just gonna make a note of it. So Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and then was Death, Magician, communication, Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, and Justice, Lovers, and This is Four of Wands, and the reading is complete. I don't know, guys, whose reading this is, and who's listening, and whose reading is this for. All I know is that it turned out really beautiful, and this is what is happening. It was like a little short movie for me, like where these things were happening, and then it turned out so beautiful because I think both the people were doing the same things. Both the people were like holding on to each other. Both the people were waiting. There were so many issues going on, but they were like very, very strong in what they believed in, and eventually they came together. And I can just see this red and blue and these people here and the castle, and I think it's giving me a wedding vibes, and which is beautiful. And there are flowers, there are bouquets, and it's really good, really, really, really good. So guys, that was all for today's reading, and if anybody is looking for more readings, they can comment down below and to cleanse these cards before I put them in the deck, and they can just let me know if they have any questions. If they have questions about tarot, the origin of tarot, any history about the tarot cards, I would love to just tell them about it, and just comment. You can put anything in the comment section, and then we can take it from there. Thank you for your patience, guys, and I hope this message reaches to the one who is looking for it, and might be helpful for that person. And I was so blessed to do this reading. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to my spirit guides. Thank you to ancestors. Thank you to the Almighty, the high power, and thank you so much, guys. And happy new year in advance. May everybody has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful year, and just enjoy, guys. I would just say that enjoy every little moment you get with your loved ones, or even alone. Like, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Do everything in joy and love each other, show compassion, and that's what I preach, and that's what I do in my life. Like, just be in love, okay?